Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jeniffer Giraldo. I'm a software engineer, thanks to Boca Code. I have a background in education. I've been teaching for about 10 years. I've experienced teaching middle school all the way down to elementary. And it was actually my kids who got me interested in technology. I saw how much they were doing in, their specials or their fine arts, and I would see them playing on their computers, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, how are you doing that? And, it sparked my interest in it, and I really wanted to find out more about it. And especially with, COVID and, teaching online and experiencing that and, being able to have access to ed tech was awesome. It just blew up and just so many things coming out, and it just made my job a lot more fun and easier in a way. But it also, I saw the gaps in learning that the kids were using and were being able to kind of lift them up. So that sparked my interest in tech. But for fun, when I'm not, prepping lesson plans or coding, I like to go out with friends and spend time with family, and I love, researching new trendy places to go, and I love trying, different drinks and foods, so that sparked Savvy Mocktails. So, the problems with, going out as a teacher, and I'm sure, other professions as well, you don't want to wake up the next morning with a beating headache.
Or you just don't want to wake up the next day.
Or you just don't want to wake up the next day.
Definitely not hearing the little kids screaming.
Yeah.
But also, I've started, just a health journey personally. And, I notice that a lot of restaurants or a lot of places that I go to, they don't have alternatives. So mocktails would be great if there was more options. So with that, unhealthy lifestyle, impaired driving, no one likes to have that responsibility of, getting, your friends home safely. Anything could happen, and, exclusivity. You don't want to feel left out of the party when everyone else is drinking. And the solutions, being more health conscious, if you're counting your calories, you want to make sure you're getting a good drink, right? And then overall public safety and inclusivity. Right? You don't want to be the person with, the water cup or just a soda or even juice sometimes, right? You want to have, the nice looking glass with the little umbrella, right? So you want to be a part of that party.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into Savvy Mocktails.
No more mocktails for David, please.
Yeah, he's cut off.
All right, so this is a gallery of curated drinks. And all of these drinks were AI generated.
Ooh,
all right. And when you hover over it, the card flips, and you'll get to see the type, the name, the ingredients, and the recipe. So for the first one, you see a mango mule. It's sweet, its ingredients, and the recipe. So there's 3 types. You have tart, and if you want to filter through it, you can just come to the top and filter, and you'll get all of your tart drinks. Same thing with dry, and same thing with sweet. All right, and if you don't want to filter through, obviously you can go back to and see all of them. Now, if you want to add a mocktail to this library, you can come to the corner, click Add Mocktail, and scroll down to the form. All right, and so let's say if we want to make a mocktail, we can say, blueberry mojito. Let's say it's going to be sweet. We want to add some ingredients, mint leaves, fresh blueberries, lime juice. All right, let's say shake and serve, right? And image, and let's add a mocktail. And when it clears, that means it has added it to our library right here. No, wrong picture, but there it is. Going back, and the technology I used to make this was, for my back end, I used Mongo, and for my API, I Express and Node.js, and for the front end, React, and deployed it to the cloud, the Google Cloud. So for the future, I would love to add in a recommendation engine just to recommend drinks, and as well as pairing. So let's say you like rum and Coke, right? What would be the mocktail version of a rum and Coke? So that would pair you up with that drink. And then an interactive video tutorial if you feel like a scientist and you want to go home and make your experiment of a mocktail, you can. And if you want to scan and add your own little recipe onto the website, you can. And you can connect with me through LinkedIn. Thank you so much.